Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me again. Today's reading is for Taurus. Today is the 13th, Friday the 13th of November. Apologies for the sound for the previous videos. I'm trying at the moment with a adaptation, shall we say. I've ordered something different to try. So that will be coming, but I'm not sure when. So I'm just trying this for the moment until we get things sorted. So hopefully this will suffice until the proper stuff arrives. So anyway, please like, subscribe if you can. That would be awesome. Otherwise, this is the general reading. It won't resonate for everyone. And we will be doing general, then a love reading, and then a single love reading. So you can skip ahead for the timestamps, and if you want to jump ahead, go ahead. All right, thank you for joining me, lovely Tauruses, and you'll have a message. Ooh. Okay, so we've got quite a few. Wow. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, so Tauruses, this is a great, I hope you can see this. This is the star, my favourite card of all. So Tauruses, you've got this great positivity about you. It's like you've come into your own. You've just, it feels like you've got your feet. I feel like you struggled for a while, and after struggling, it's like you've sorted things through. You've worked out what was working for you, what wasn't working for you, and you found this balance. It's like you took time out for yourself, and by doing that, you worked out what was and wasn't working. I'm getting this isn't just this is like love, and this is like career. These are like work-life balances. I feel like a lot of you have gotten out in nature. A lot of you have taken time out for yourself. I feel like there's books being read. I feel like, you've really gone out, worked on yourself, and done things for yourself. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Don't know why. It just started. So I'm just getting that. I'm getting stars shining. I just feel like you're taking time to make things right for you, as well as everyone else. You're a nurturer, you're a carer, and I feel like you finally had enough. I feel like you finally went, no, everyone else has taken my stuff, and I feel like, I need, and yeah, you took time and went, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. I feel like some of you even went, I'm getting, perhaps weren't having the most nutritious food. I feel like you maybe went a bit COVID diet, which I like to call the, the binging eating. I definitely did that. And, then you just went, no, that's not, I feel awful, I'm getting, started eating healthy, started, actually, doing things like exercising again and moving, and yeah, I'm just getting really, really strong positive things. So really positive stuff. So I feel like, as I said, I feel like you had a lot of things that were holding you back. I feel like some of you had relationships that were holding you back, as in perhaps even that you were holding them back a little bit, that there was things that were left unsaid, there were some communications issues, but I feel like you turned those around. I feel like by taking time out for yourself, you actually worked on that, and you worked on finding how to communicate and what your form of communication was, and not necessarily just there but in work as well. How to communicate what you actually needed, what you actually wanted, and what was actually fulfilling. And I feel like you actually did that. And yeah, I feel like that's, you're actually reaping the rewards to you know, doing that now. So it's really positive what you've set out to accomplish. What you realised that it wasn't necessarily the relationship, it was the communication just wasn't working, and wasn't necessarily, it was just the form that everyone communicates differently, and was sort of like turning it upside down and going, well, hold on, maybe it's not, maybe they're just not hearing me properly, and maybe maybe I'm coming across differently than I think I am, and maybe maybe that's what's and I feel like a lot of you have sort of actually stepped back, which is really hard for Tauruses to actually go, hold on, is it me? Am I coming across as as something that I didn't realise? But you really worked on yourself, and you really sort of took time out to give yourself a break from doing everything for other people, and I feel like that made a whole world of difference to you. And I feel like that's why different opportunities are coming up, and you're seeing the world in a different way. So things have just started to emerge that perhaps you didn't know you were interested in, perhaps you didn't know were available to you, and these things are starting to emerge. So it was sort of like, oh, I didn't even know that existed in our community. I didn't know that we had one of those, but I like that, and I could see myself doing that. Or I now have time for my family existed okay without me, when I could I can take an extra day off work if I need to, and I can still exist okay, and I do better if I take the time off. So there's quite a few of you that are embracing this new lifestyle and this new way of life, and thinking about the world a little bit differently than you thought you would. And that's really, really such a positive way to be. And it's about being at peace. And I feel like a lot of Taurians feel a lot of, that's all they're struggling for, is to find peace. And it's always about peace and harmony, and often about finding a settled family, and finding a settled sort of nesting area where you can just go, I am comfortable, I am feeling encouraged that I know I've got this, and I'm comfortable, and I'm stable. And it feels like you've come across a time where it's just like, okay, but what do I actually need to be happy? Who do I actually want in my sphere? What how do I want to live in this place? Like, do I want to run myself ragged, and actually, or do I want to enjoy my time with these people while I've got the things that I have got? And I feel like you've been learning these lessons by just giving yourself a break and listening to the inner you. And I feel like it's like the young you that used to sort of break out and really have a great time. And I feel like some of you got sort of like weighed down by the world, and it sort of took this sort of situation and these energies to really wake you up and go, I don't need all this stuff, and I don't need the pressure of what the world puts on me. I just need really basic things. I feel like Taurians, that I feel like you don't really need much, but you just need love and your loved ones to be happy, and you to have time and space with them, and just peace and serenity, and time just to enjoy that. And that's what you've been doing, which is just beautiful. So well done, and that's really great. And well, I hope this helps, and congratulations, just keep doing what you're doing. You're going great. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. And next up, the love reading. Thank you, my beautiful Taurines. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this reading. Also, I do hope the sound's going okay. I really am doing my best until the new equipment comes. This is a love reading. If you have someone in mind, if you're in a relationship, of course, this is for you. And honestly, this is just a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. So please maybe have a reading for guidance for our Taurines. Thank you. Go. Thank you very much. Okay, beautiful. Wow. We've got quite a few cards here, so I'm just going to open up with, okay, so you've got a Magician to start with. So what they're telling me is, I feel like this is for someone, these are a long-term relationship, and I feel like this has gone through a lot of ups and downs, and I feel like there's been house moves and career moves and just a lot of movement in general in your relationship where positions have been changed, perhaps in power and strength, as in where you sort of fluctuate, where you can't sort of decide who's, you know, they're giving me who's in control of the relationship. Also, because Tauruses, you tend to like to be in control. You're a little bit bossy, and I'm a Leo, so I can say that because I'm very bossy, and it was sort of a bit of working out who, you know, how to balance that in a relationship, how to, you know, communicate well, how to do that. And I feel like you did that. You sort of worked it out, and you have, I feel like this is a calm kind of partner who eventually just flares and just goes, oh, had enough. And you're like, I don't even know what I did. You didn't say anything. And it's just like, where did you go? I feel like they just walk off. And I feel like maybe you just walk off. And they're just, so there was a lot of sort of fireworks is what they're giving me. They're just, they're saying it's on the, okay, you sort of like, it just blows up and then you work it out and it's fine. But I feel like there was a lot of situations where they just blow up. There was a lot of emotions, and then it would just settle down. But there was a lot of these ups and downs in a relationship, and I feel like it took you a while to feel your own strength to be able to say, this is the Empress. I feel like, so it doesn't mean it's the masculine or feminine card. It's your divine energy. It's your divine center where you actually feel good about yourself. Now I'm feeling that I feel like this person, like you've come out of the relationship, the past relationships where you've been put down, where you don't feel good about yourself. You're not coming into this relationship where you feel strong enough to really say what you mean to start with. You might be stubborn, but you're afraid to say, you know, but that made me feel bad because you're afraid, you know, that you're not worth enough, that they're going to stay if you tell them everything that, you know, is upsetting you. But you've been in this situation and you found the strength because you found the trust by having these arguments that this person didn't go away. This person, I feel like, told you the truth. They were like, yeah, so what? We have a fight and I come back and, you know, it's what we do. It's fine. And by doing this and expressing this and being able to express yourself, you've found the safety and the confidence to say, you know what, even if I wasn't in this relationship, I'm okay and I'm good and I'm more than okay, hold on. And you found that strength, and I feel like you have that strength. And I feel like some of you, I'm getting, like there was a couple of relationships really took it out of you and really, like the men had, I'm getting men, but real issues, real psychological issues, real trauma issues where they were really damaging themselves as well, like physically damaging, perhaps drug taking, perhaps other things, and they just, you know, they didn't just take it out on you, they took it out on themselves. And so these were a lot of things you had to work through. So they're saying you've got to a point, and this relationship is really beautiful, where you can finally feel like you can express yourself. You can finally come out with who you are, and your partner will still love you for exactly who you are, and that is really sorry. So you feel like you can finally, be exactly who you are, and say what say what you want, and be who you are, and that person will still be around, and that gives you a beautiful power, and it's gorgeous, and you've got this sunshiny energy. I just feel like this gold energy is coming off you, and it's just really gorgeous. And I feel like people are even saying to you, "Oh my God, you look younger. What's going on? You look great." So then I'm getting the Hermit. So I feel like this is the stage you want it to be, where you want it to be. I can just let go if I want to, and it's okay. I can just be, if I want to just sit on the couch and just, we can do that together. It's okay. And, we can do that together, and I can just, be part of a team. And, it's very hard for you after what you've experienced to be part of this team. And this is what they're telling me, that you finally found this. This is I like to call this my Beauty and the Beast card in this set, and it's like you finally emerged and can trust that your partner isn't going to turn on you, and that's what I get from this relationship. So this is beautiful, and congratulations, because this is gorgeous reading. So well done. You've really worked on the communication and working on how you're working through things together. So great reading, and hope you enjoyed it, and hope you can subscribe. Hello my beautiful Taurans, this is a singles love reading, so this won't resonate for everyone, but if you're just joining me, this will be for Taurus from the 13th of November, the next week. So this is just looking into what's coming up for you, and if you could like and subscribe, that would be really appreciated. And oh, here we go. And oh, okay. So wonderful. Okay, beautiful. Here we go. This is your first card. Okay, so what I'm getting to start with here is that you finally sort of just let yourself open up to the possibility that there's actually someone out there for you. There's someone out there that's actually special and not just wanting to use you. I feel like you went to a lot of people that weren't quite, well, you knew it wasn't right. you weren't quite as into them as they were into you. You weren't, you knew they weren't quite up to standards, but you sort of thought, oh, maybe I can't get any better. Maybe I'm not that, great, and that's all I can get. And it's not true. I'm getting that it's like you finally saw the magic that was inside you, and I just, it's like you've finally looked inside and raised your own vibration and gone, okay, I can see what others, have been telling me, that, I am attractive, I have things to give, and I feel like, hi lovely Taurine. So, I feel like you just found your power. I feel like you found that uplifting spirit I feel like you found that energy. I also feel like you've been working on your own spirit. I also feel like you found your own magic. I'm also, I'm getting like a Gemini kind of feeling, like, so I do feel like there's someone coming in, like a really playful spirit, someone who really wants like to talk and wants to entertain and wants to really sort of take you out and enjoy things and really be playful. And I feel like you need that. I feel like you're a playful spirit, but you need someone to encourage that in you. And I feel like that's the kind of feeling that I'm getting, that's being drawn. I'm getting drawn over to this pile of cards, and they're just saying, okay, so it says, the moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus my successes is the moment I begin living. Okay, so I feel like you've just began to celebrate yourself. You've finally just taken a step back and gone, okay, I feel good. I feel like I've recharged myself. I feel like I'm looking after myself, and I feel like I feel like you've finally found balance in what your work life thing. You're not just worried about everybody else. You found that, and then all of a sudden you started to shine, and everybody else is going, where did you come from, and where did this side come from? And I feel like everyone thought you were a little bit sad, and you're like, oh, why are you so sad, and are you okay? And I feel like you were really hiding your true self because you just felt overwhelmed and exhausted, but now it's like you took time out and you just went, no, I'm going to work on myself, I'm going to eat right, and I'm just going to start to put myself out there, and I just get these beautiful energies are coming your way, and yeah, it's really exciting. I'm just really, they're just saying, just keep up the working on yourself. Make sure that you don't get overwhelmed and pulled in. I get a sort of heart on your sleeve kind of feeling where you sort of jump in even though you feel like you hold back because you've had some sort of rough times, but I feel like you still, even though you think you are, you still just have such high hopes that you just go, and they're just saying, which is, a lovely childish kind of thing, which is what you need to be carefree, but you also need to make sure that you still maintain a balance where you're still going out with friends and you're still doing other things, not just with that one person. So don't stop everything else, is what they're saying, to be with just the one person. Make sure that you have that same equilibrium that you've just found, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun coming up. So break free. Don't be afraid to take your clothes off and run around naked on the beach if you want to. I'm getting some really strange images, sorry. But yeah, I just feel like you're going to have some really great times if you just, let yourself go, have some fun. They're saying, please don't drink and drive. Don't, be careful with, don't do that stuff. Moderation in that respect. No jumping off bridges. Just a warning, they're saying. I don't know what you guys do, but it's just strange images. I have to tell you, have fun, smile at people. They're saying, you never know who's going to smile back. Anyway, what a lovely reading. It's been a lovely reading for you. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again next time. Please like and subscribe, and have a lovely November. Thanks.